Servus. Nah, kia ora. My name is Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today, and welcome back to my channel where I take a look at live performances of your favorite artist and see what they're up to with their vocal techniques so that you can create those sounds in the comfort of your own home. Well, I don't know, or in the practice studio. I don't know, wherever you practice your singing. But we're going to take a look at Rammstein, Deutschland. I was so gutted that this motherfucking coronavirus stopped the tour from going ahead. If we can even do it, let's take a look at what they're up to and what Till is up to with his vocal technique. But I have to say, I've never seen the live performance because I have to admit, it broke my heart when I couldn't go and see it 2 years ago. But now I'm ready because I'm like amped for the concert. So, okay, first live performance viewing. Deutschland. Okay, before we rock out to the entire song, what a shame that the sound was a little bit shit at the beginning. But who the fuck cares? I love this song. Okay, I turned on the subtitles for you guys because I totally understand that maybe you would like to listen to the music with the subtitles on. You can really hear each individual word when he's singing. It's quite funny actually because he really overdoes it on his accent. When you hear him speak German in interviews and things like that, his accent isn't as strong as this.
Wenn Sie singen, haben Sie kräftige, volle...
Ja, dann bin ich bei der Arbeit. Da gebe ich mir Mühe.
Ja?
Ja.
Ist das Arbeit?
Das ist natürlich, das ist mein Job.
It's funny because that's actually quite regional, that rolling of the r for Bavaria, which is actually where I live. Till has a tendency to not really go out of this voice range that he's in, or this sort of like voice style. It's very spoken on pitch. He's a bass though. And so what happens is when you sing that low, you can actually start to almost hear every single movement of the vocal folds themselves. I think what's also happening is because when you hear him speak in interviews, he doesn't quite speak with that really, really lowered larynx position that you're hearing there. And that's created all that extra sort of like depth to the sound is coming from allowing the larynx to go really, really, really low within the throat. We'll go into an exercise a little bit later on as to how you can create that, but let's just keep on rocking out. say, his wordplay is so cool. I like Rammstein, although, I mean, I know a lot of people just think like, I mean, those who don't understand German, yeah, rocking out. But his wordplay is so fucking cool. He goes into this like the... I have to admit, you know, my level of German is fairly good, but I mean, I don't understand all of the ins and outs of the language when I'm listening to it. I mean, obviously I'm listening to it quite literally. So the whole idea and theme of the song Deutschland is getting at this idea of you can also love Germany, and because, you know, Germans, they do feel a lot of pride for their country, but at the same time, you can also hate the country or hate the history of the country, really, because of what happened in the past. So I understand it. And please, by all means, my lovely German speakers out there who maybe can help me with a little bit more enlightenment into the deeper side of the lyrics, I'd love to hear your take on it in the comments as well. But enough about that. Let's keep enjoying this really fucking awesome song. When you really start to really look at the lyrics of the song, it's so intelligent. It's so intelligent. So let's just go back and look at that second verse as well, because there was that point of you're so cold. Let's just go back to that. Your cold breath. That's what he was saying. So that's why he's saying as well, so jung und doch so alt, because of course Germany is, you know, as a country is a very, very, very old country, but not Germany as we know it, as a united Germany. That has only been the case since 1989, since the fall of the wall. I just want to touch on this idea of the sound that Till is making, that sort of like gained resonance or more of an opera quality comes from the fact that you've got this lowered larynx position and then the thyroid cartilage just tipped forward a little bit. So you've got that so jung und doch so alt. And there's that really crying sound coming in. I mean, it's going to sound ridiculous when I try and sing so low. Oh, love it. I tell you, this just makes me even more amped for the concert later on this year. I fucking promise you though, I am so not going to be down the bottom. I just jam out in my seat with my beer. I love Till's vocal quality. I think it's absolutely fantastic. If you were to even take that and put it into a classically written song, he would sound like an operatic bass, which I think is just really, really cool. What else can I say? Honestly, you've got to really look at the lyrics, especially if you don't understand German. Take a look at the lyrics. I know I say that you don't have to understand the lyrics, but because I think there's nothing really happening in the voice. I mean, Till has a tendency to just really stay on like one pitch. It doesn't really move around. I think one of the only songs that I really suggest to people for like proper singing is like Diamant. Du bist so schön wie ein Diamant.
Du bist so schön, so wunderschön.
And that's quite a melodic song. But again, they've got a huge back catalogue. Don't quote me. I'm sure that there's one or two really melodic songs in there. Excellent, excellent songs. If you're looking to work on your pitching and things, because they do tend to stay around the same sort of notes. If you're not a bass, then I would really, really suggest that you do change the key of the song. There's no harm in that. Change the key of the song and then you'll be like, smashing it out. Anyway, before I just like wax lyrical about how much I love Rammstein, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. And if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It really helps me out. Helps me help you to create more videos about vocal technique and how to sing like your favorite artist. But if you are interested in learning how to sing a little bit better or starting your singing journey and you're not quite sure, or even if you're an improver and you're looking to improve those high notes, improve that chest voice quality, check out my link in the description below for the fundamentals of singing. If you sign up to the mailing list, I give away a free lesson from the course, which is about tongue position, which honestly will help everybody. We should all have a better position for our tongue when we're doing singing, even if we're singing stuff like this. So check it out in the link in the description below. I'll see you around here next time. Mwah! Love you guys.